Hi, I'm Rich with insideHPC. We're here at ISC 17 in Frankfurt, Germany, and today I'm at the Univa booth with Gaétan from Sahara Force India, the Formula One racing team. Gaétan, why don't we start at the beginning? Can you tell me about your role there and how you use high-performance computing?
So, I'm working for Sahara Force India Formula One as head of computational fluid dynamics. So looking at all the flow simulation around the car. We have also a wind tunnel and as well as this computational fluid dynamics department which I'm heading, allowing us to look at the airflow around the car and to understand where downforce is good and when downforce can be improved.
We were talking earlier about between the wind tunnel and the simulation. What parts are you not able to do in the wind tunnel?
So for example, in the wind tunnel, to do cooling such as brake cooling, it would be something which would require hot flow, so it's something which the wind tunnel does not allow us to do. So computational fluid dynamics is an ideal process to allow us to look at where the hot flow, where the cold flow is in the brakes.
So extreme conditions, I would guess, in that engine area there, right?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to understand why we have some more brake wear in some circuits, in some conditions. Where is the cooling not good enough? So where can we get a bit more cooling? We can trade off cooling, but it's at the expense of downforce itself. So you could open your brakes, but then obviously you would be lacking downforce. So by having as small air ducts as possible is how you get your downforce better, not at the expense of your cooling.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about CFD. And I understand you use Univa software. How does that work with your workflow? How does it help you get the job done?
So we started with an open source software as we have limited budgets. So Grid Engine, I started it 10 years ago.
Yes.
And then we needed to get more development done onto the product. Univa is critical to our CFD process, as it allows us to have a smooth process between the pre-processing and the post-processing. Jobs run in what we call queues, so the queuing system itself is an important part to make sure the process is smooth enough and engineers can submit their simulations in the morning and get the results post-processed on their screen by lunchtime, let's say. So it's to allow more turnaround of simulations to effectively get through more loops during the day and get through more iterations and improve the car in a much quicker and much more efficient way.
Hi, I'm Rich with insideHPC. We're here at ISC 17 in Frankfurt, and I'm here with Bill at the Univa booth. Bill, let's start at the beginning. Who is Univa and who do you help?
Okay, so Univa is a workload management company, and really what that means is, our customers are running all different kinds of applications and tools, and they require a way to run that in a distributed cluster environment. And so, as you can imagine, that's applicable to many different industries. People in life sciences, people, of course, in like F1, manufacturing, even academia and government research. So quite a broad collection of industries use our software on a daily basis.
Okay. And you have this Formula One car here with a simulator so people can actually pretend to drive the thing. Why is that car here? What's the deal?
So this gives people sort of a nice introduction into why is it really important to have something like Grid Engine in a software stack, in an actual workflow, in a Formula One team. So you get the idea that there's lots of data, lots of stuff that's streaming off of this car actually in real time, and it goes back to the engineering teams at Force India, and then they actually crunch it in real time to figure out did the changes we made in OpenFOAM actually prove effective in the actual vehicle. And at first we didn't quite understand how important that stuff is, and so having a workload management system like Univa Grid Engine to make sure that the cluster is continually running at optimal performance, just like the car, and delivering the results that they expect. So,
well, it sounds like Univa is really part of the Formula One team here.
We do feel that way. In fact, our CTO is definitely a very large Formula One fan, and currently has the fastest lap in the simulator right now.